Hello everyone, and welcome again to World Literature 2. My name is Jason Ackerman. I also go by the nickname The Lit Cowboy. I have a blog called thelitcowboy.com, and you'll be seeing some links to that site on the main course page for our class. I've been teaching English and involved in writing and editing since 1993. I have an undergraduate degree, bachelor's degree from the University of Houston in English with a concentration in creative writing. I also have a master's degree in English from Ohio State University, where I focused on the novel as a genre in 19th century American literature. I taught a variety of courses from literature, poetry, drama, freshman composition. I taught technical writing. I even taught some psychology. I've worked as a technical writer for Thermo Fisher Scientific. I worked on healthcare catalogs and their website and developing marketing materials for their sales representatives, and also writing articles for a science newsletter. During the day, I currently teach at another school, ELS, and I teach English as a second language. Our student body is quite diverse. We have students from all over the world, a lot of students from Saudi Arabia, South America, countries such as Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, students from China, Taiwan, Japan, sometimes students from France, Italy, Angola, Turkey, etc. I really enjoy working there with meeting so many people from so many different cultures. I taught English for a period in Japan. I worked at a university, Teikyo University, in a city called Utsunomiya, not too far from Tokyo. That was a great experience. I taught English there for about half a year. I met some wonderful people, and there's a picture here. You can see my great fashion sense even at an earlier age. As far as some of my interests, I really enjoy movies and television shows. My favorite TV show right now is The Walking Dead. Just as a note, please, no spoilers during our discussion forums on any of the shows out there. I really need to watch Game of Thrones. I hear it's really good. I have not really watched the first full season, so I need to catch up on that. But who has time, right? I love The Big Bang Theory. It's my favorite comedy show out there. And again, I'm a big fan of movies. We'll be discussing science fiction, comic book movies, and things of that nature, especially as how they compare to literature. Very influential writer Joseph Campbell has some books about the hero with 1,000 faces and these kind of epic characters and journeys that you see throughout cultures and that we see today in our pop culture. So now let me ask you, if you had to be an animal, which animal would you pick? Which would be most symbolic? During the course, we're going to see the popularity of animal imagery throughout literature and throughout different cultures. And we have that today with sports team mascots. Think of the Miami Dolphins, for example. Cars, we have the Viper, the Ram, and even our own mascot here at Lone Star, we have the lion. So think about what animal you would choose to be. That's going to be our first discussion forum topic, and explain why. I'll start us off. If I had to choose an animal, I think I would choose the raven for a variety of reasons. I'm a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe's work, and he has, of course, a very famous poem called The Raven. There's actually a movie about him called The Raven with John Cusack playing Poe. It's not a great movie, in my opinion, but Cusack does a really good job of portraying Poe. I really enjoyed his performance. And it's actually one of the only sports team I know of that has a mascot that is literary, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Poe has close associations with Baltimore, and he's actually buried there. In addition to Poe, I'm drawn to the raven as this potent mythological symbol through various artistic works from other cultures. So, for example, Bashou's haiku, we'll be reading some of his haiku next week, in fact. He has some poems about the raven or crow, a blackbird. Another artist that I think really captures the complexities of the darkness, the chthonic nature of the raven, connected to the earth, is Vincent van Gogh in his haunting paintings of wheat fields with these crows, these dark birds, these ravens. Another masterful work is Wallace Stevenson's classic poem, 13 Ways of Looking at a Blackbird. And in that work he really kind of dissects time and looks at different perspectives of reality and time and memory through this very stark, potent image of a blackbird in winter. And the idea of the birds in general as an image of flight and freedom, of soaring above, this very, very powerful image is very attractive, and we see that in U.S. culture with the American eagle on the dollar bill. We see it, I guess we're kind of lucky there, right? Because Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird, but we just relegated that to Thanksgiving. But birds resonate through lots of cultures. The owl is a symbol of wisdom. And you see that also in Harry Potter in pop culture today. Another reason I'm attracted to the raven as a symbol and why it resonates for me is the color black. I do like to wear black, and one of my heroes is Johnny Cash, the man in black, so it kind of fits, kind of works for me in that way. Some things about the syllabus, just to keep in mind, is that you do not have to read the sections. They're optional supplemental material, the sections with the black boxes that have the introduction to historical periods, such as the Age of Enlightenment. You also do not have to read the introductions with the biographical information on the various authors. The only thing you're responsible for is the actual literary works themselves. But do feel free to read those if you're interested. I'll be discussing some of those points, of course, in the videos during the course. And as far as the syllabus, please make sure to have the readings done early on the day that is listed in the syllabus. So for example, on Monday, you should have, preferably early Monday, you should have finished reading The Journey to the West. Then what I would like you to do is post your individual response, which can be written or video, and reply to 2 other people in the discussion forum that's online in D2L. For each of the days, I will also have video postings, lecture material, and possibly supplemental links to other sources. So please take a look at those at some point. Follow this procedure each class session. On Sundays, you'll have some kind of written assignment due. We have 2 reading responses, and there's more information about that on the syllabus. I'll also be posting a handout about that. You'll also have one research paper in MLA style, and you'll be doing a rough draft and a final draft. I will be making comments on your rough draft to give you some help with that. Please ask me questions. I will be online every class session, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in D2L. I'll have a general chat room open. So those will be my online hours, 8 to 10 p.m., Monday through Thursday. Come in. If you have any questions about anything with the course, please feel free. Also, I do have my phone number posted on the syllabus. If you have trouble with the online system or what have you, you can always give me a call or text. So again, I'm looking forward to the course and hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later.